time for you to hear what flows through my mind, guided from above with messages of love. Ready to go? Welcome to Ruby's Mindful Tarot. So hello everybody, I hope you've had a lovely day so far. We're going to start off with some mindfulness like we do. This time we're going to do 3 things, very simple. So first, I would like for you to just notice how you're breathing and where you can feel your breath, within your body. So whether you feel that in your chest, in your stomach, maybe your back or anywhere else. So just take a moment, focus on your breathing and just identify where you can feel that within your body. Without judging, without rushing, we're just observing. So for me, I felt my breath within my stomach and my chest, and I felt a little tingle on my right foot. So I hope you notice something about your breath as well and where you can feel that. So 2, I would like for you to look around the room that you're in. Just gently scan the room with your eyes and just notice 2 things that catch your attention. So that could be anything, that could be a piece of furniture or a piece of art or absolutely anything in the room, but just 2 things that catch your attention. And once you've chosen, or once those 2 things catch your attention, just take a gentle inhale and then exhale. Let that go. And again. Okay, and the 3rd thing, I would like for you to notice 3 different sounds that you can hear within your environment. So that could be noises outside or maybe neighbors or whatever sounds you can hear, but just 3 different sounds that you can hear in your environment. So you can pause the video if you like. And if you can't hear 3 different sounds, that's okay. We're just observing. Okay, so in this video today, I feel a lot of ancestors are wanting to communicate with you. So, bear with me one moment. Okay, your ancestors are here with you today. Don't run or hide away. They're coming with love. They're all around you. So listen to your messages so you know what to do. Okay, so I've already written 3 different spirit messages from your ancestors. I'll let you see the group so you can choose which one feels right for you, and then I'll shuffle the cards. Okay, so there's 3 groups. You've got purple, so the purple ancestor. You've got orange, orange ancestor. And we have yellow, yellow ancestor here. Okay. So purple, orange and yellow. Take a moment just to feel which one feels right for you today. And if it's more than one, that's okay as well. Okay, we're going to start with the purple. So this is Purple Ancestor. I'll read the message afterwards. Right. We're going to use the Moonology cards today, the Moonology deck. So those who chose the purple group, I would like for you just to notice your breathing. Not worrying about anything else, just breathing. So we're channeling messages that are from your ancestors that they would like to communicate with you. We're also going to use the Astrology deck. And then the original tarot deck. Okay. So again, this is the purple group, those who chose purple. These are the messages that your ancestors would like to communicate to you. Hope you can see the cards. There you go. Okay. Right, so of the Moonology deck, these cards came out for you. We've got look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So you could maybe be a Sagittarius, but if not, that's okay. But I am feeling the need to say that. So again, look at the bigger picture. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. And we've got expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Of the Astrology deck, we have Yang. So that's proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. That's this one here. I think it's better here. We also have House 10. So that's structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. That's a very Capricorn energy, House 10. So you could be a Capricorn, or you might have lots of Capricorn in your chart. We also have, again, Sagittarius. So I do feel a lot of Sagittariuses. This could be your group. Right, we have, this is of the original tarot deck. We've got Wheel of Fortune. We've got Ten of Swords. And we have Eight of Cups. So, those are your cards. Please give me a moment. I'm going to channel any messages that I feel. I'll then communicate that to you. And then we'll read the spirit writings from your ancestor. In the meantime, continue focusing on your breathing, or continue any of the 3 exercises that we did in the beginning. So feeling your breath within your body, looking around the room, noticing what objects catch your attention, and then noticing any sounds that you can hear. Okay. Okay, so the purple group. However the messages come out today in this reading, please accept it with love, as I'm channeling the messages from your ancestors. So it may come out in maybe a poetic way or any other way, any way that it chooses to come out, but just accept the loving messages that are coming for you. So, Sagittarius, my darling, please stop worrying, stop stressing. The answers you need are coming. Look at the bigger picture, my dear. Continue being the optimistic and free-loving person that you are. The world is in your hands. You can create and manifest anything, and you know that. The wheel of fortune, so the wheel of your destiny, it's turning. So you might have been in an area of, or you might have been going through quite a difficult time of stress and pain. That's coming to an end, I promise. Continue thinking positively. You are a positive individual and you know that. Expect powerful change and it will be yours. Whatever you've been planning to do or whatever you've been thinking of, please continue to go forward. Don't stop that momentum, continue. We need your energy. Continue being structured and disciplined so that your dreams can manifest. But don't procrastinate, keep that momentum up. Keep expecting powerful change. Keep being positive, the way that you naturally are. And the answers are coming for you. So those were the messages from the purple ancestors. I'm going to read the spirit writings that I did. So with these, I channel any specific messages that I feel or that I hear. I write them down or draw them, and then I communicate to you along with the cards. So you've got your card messages, purple group. I'm now going to read the writings. So I wrote this earlier today, channeling the messages from the purple ancestor, so the purple group. So that's the message. I'll just read it out to you. Hello, my dear. I told you that I am near. You thought... Sorry, let me read that again. Hello, my dear. I told you that I am here. You thought I couldn't hear you, but I was right there with you. Changes are coming for you. I have been sending you clear signs on what to do. Trust the signs I'm telling you. Please stay crystal clear, my dear. You are so close, closer than you know. Don't watch the time, it will drive you crazy. Be strong, be focused, keep it up, and all shall be yours. So that's the message from the purple ancestor. I'm going to read that one more time. Hello, my dear. I told you that I am here. You thought I couldn't hear you, but I was right there with you. Changes are coming for you. I have been sending you clear signs on what to do. Trust the signs, I'm telling you. Please stay crystal clear, my dear. You are so close, closer than you know. Don't watch the time, it will drive you crazy. Be strong, be focused, keep it up, and all shall be yours. So that's the purple group. A lot of energy with this group. That's lovely. I feel like you really needed to hear this. So that's the purple group. Okay, so on to the next group, which is the orange. So the orange group. So again, I'll read this later. I do feel with the orange group, as I was writing your messages earlier on today, there's a lot of energy with this one. Very fiery, so a strong message. Your ancestor, orange group, I feel that your ancestor is quite a strong individual, similar to the previous message for purple group, but this orange ancestor is very fiery, very to the point. Yes, that's what I feel. So we're going to start with the Moonology cards. One moment, I'll just get that one. Right, so moving on to the Astrology deck. And again, this is the orange group. I'll keep all of these since they flew out. I did feel that the orange group, there's a lot to say here, or a lot of emphasis. Okay. We have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So that's exactly what I was feeling. This is very fiery, and Aries is a very strong, fiery character. So I am feeling that with this group. Maybe you are in Aries, or your ancestor was in Aries. We have a time for healing. Conclusions are within reach. If you just see the colours as well, they're quite orangey. Just noticed that. Of the Astrology deck, we have Saturn. So you may feel restricted, experience struggle, learning hard work and patience. Right, we've got quite a few messages for the original tarot deck. So let me see. We've got Temperance. King of Cups. We have Seven of Cups and the Hierophant. Queen of Wands, the Death card, Five of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. So Orange Group, give me a moment, continue doing those 3 exercises we did in the beginning while I channel any messages for you, and then I'll communicate that to you along with the writings from earlier. Okay, orange group. So the messages that I have felt or heard, I'm feeling like it's been quite a difficult time for you recently, all around. So that could be career, personal, relationships, all of the above. I am feeling all of the above. So you have been going through quite a difficult time. You might have been feeling as though you're alone, perhaps. And you might have been feeling quite angry about that, or angry about something. The messages here is that that's coming to an end very soon. We've got the death card. So again, that doesn't mean a physical death. It just signifies transformation, the ending of a cycle, moving into a different cycle. So there is change here. 5 of Cups. So Cups is emotions, 5 is change. I feel like there will be a change to how you've been feeling recently. It is a time for you to focus on your healing. So of the Moonology cards, we've got the Balsamic Moon. Again, a time for healing for you, because it has been quite a difficult time that you've been going through. And if you just see the pictures here, so we've got 5 of Cups. I feel like this has been new for a little while. But once you go through that healing and that change, which is coming for you, then you'll be able to move into the King of Cups. So the King energy represents completion. It's high authority and preparation for a new way of being. And because it's Cups, I feel like that relates to your emotions. So you will be emotionally secure, if that makes sense. You'll feel in control of your emotions. You'll be happy with the emotions that you're feeling. But this energy is coming to an end soon. Your ancestor, the one that's coming through, I feel like it's definitely a woman. We've got Temperance and we've got Queen of Wands here. I feel like that represents the energy of your ancestor. It could be on your mother's side. If you can hear knocking outside, that's okay. I'm taking that as confirmation of what I'm saying. So yes, your orange ancestor that's coming through for you today is a woman and is on your mother's side. Could be your grandmother or your great grandmother, or even further up, possibly further up. But this is their energy. They're a patient woman. They're strong, Queen of Wands, spiritual themselves, but very to the point, as I mentioned earlier, very fiery. They could be an Aries as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're very expressive, very self-expressive. They won't hide their feelings or hide what they're thinking. They will express that. But yes, this is your ancestor. I feel like they want you to communicate with them. So talk to them a bit more, out loud or in your mind, but they are around you. But do connect with them in some way. And if you've got a piece of jewellery of theirs or an item that used to belong to them, that's a great way of connecting with them. But they are with you, they are very with you, very, very, very strongly. They might be sending you signs around you, perhaps. You might see someone that might remind you of them, or you might always, you might see an older woman around, maybe walking on the street at a time when you're needing a bit of comfort. That's a sign from your ancestor that they're around you. You might not see them physically, but they are around you. So they've been with you on this journey. You've been feeling restricted of some sort. You, again, have been feeling or experiencing a bit of struggle in your life. Again, relationship, career, personal, or all of the above. But this is a lesson for you, and your ancestor knows that you're going through this so that you can learn lessons along the way, and so you can grow patience. So maybe you're an impatient person, so what you've been going through is to teach you patience, hence why the Temperance card also came up. Yeah, so your spirit guide or ancestor is with you. They're very to the point and fiery. You might be like them as well, I'm hearing. You two are similar. That's why she's quite close to you as your spirit guide. She's teaching you patience. And once you do go through your healing, your emotional healing, I feel like there'll be many options made available to you. So we've got a lot of cup energy here. So you might have been feeling like this, 5 of Cups. Once you go through your healing, you'll be moving into a King of Cups energy. So emotionally intelligent, in control of your emotions and happy with your emotions. Once you've learnt the lesson of patience, you will have many options available to you. You'll be content within your relationships, you'll be content with money, you'll be content with where you're living, you'll be content with everything. All that you've been worried about and struggling with, you will then be content with once you go through the healing and the patience learning. I feel like this card confirms what I said earlier about you needing to communicate with your ancestor or a spirit guide, however you wish to say. That's what I'm feeling from this card. And we've got two, let me see. We've got 2 5s here. So 5 represents change. 5 is taking risks. It's active. It's impatient. So that word's come up again, impatient. So that might have been your energy recently, and that's okay. Just acknowledge that feeling within you. But yes, your ancestor wants you to communicate with them very, very strongly, because they are around you much more than you know or than you're aware of, and they are helping you with what you're going through. And trust that it's for your highest good. So although it might seem very difficult and as if the world is against you, it's not. It's definitely not. Your ancestors and guides and the universe loves you. You're here for a reason. You're just going through this to learn a valuable lesson of patience and healing. At the end here, we've got Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight energy is a messenger. It's dedicated to, it's being fully aware of your path, being dedicated on a journey. The fact that I feel compelled to hide it under this message, and this is a message from your ancestor, I feel like that represents that your pentacles, so your gift, your growth, your happiness, it's coming. You might not see it yet, but it is there, and your ancestor is right there with it. But just continue going through this. Be patient with yourself and know that it's coming to an end soon, how you've been feeling. You will be happier, and your ancestors will be showering you with gifts. That could be financial gifts, that could be material gifts of any kind, but they'll be showering you with love, basically. I'm feeling that. That was you, the orange group. I'm going to read your messages now. Don't think you can see, that's written in orange, it's quite light. Okay, so orange ancestor, and we've got an exclamation mark, so urgency, what I was feeling. Okay, I told you to go outside, go outside, go outside, go outside, you need it. Stop sitting around with that frown, spread your wings and fly away, you know what I mean. Don't close your eyes when I am near, you need to hear me, my son. I'll read that again. I told you to go outside, go outside, go outside, go outside. You need it. Stop sitting around with that frown. Spread your wings and fly away. You know what I mean. Don't close your eyes when I am near. You need to hear me, my son. And then we've got a picture. I've got a picture of a sun there. So that's your message, orange group, from your ancestor. Take these messages how they feel for you. So some parts might feel more applicable to you, other parts might not. That's okay. That's all right. Just take what feels right for you. But this is your message, orange group, and I do feel it's quite urgent. It's very strong. So because of that, I'll give a brief summary and then I'll move on to the yellow group. You've been feeling impatient recently. There's been a lot of emotional struggle for you, so it's been emotionally difficult for you. That's coming to an end soon, don't worry. Transformation is happening through you, even though it might not feel like it, it is happening. Once that transformation happens, you'll be moving into the King of Cups energy, so somebody who is content with their emotions. Your ancestor is definitely a woman on your mother's side. Could be a great-grandmother or great-great-grandmother, even further, but maybe great-great-grandmother. I'm feeling that, yeah, I feel that that's relevant. But yes, your ancestor is a very strong woman, very opinionated, very direct, very, very strong. But she is a patient woman as well, or she's teaching you patience, sorry. So I feel like she's quite similar to you in your impatience, or that's how she might have been when she was here on Earth. But since having left Earth, she has learnt patience, and she's trying to teach that to you. So what you're going through, you're feeling restricted, struggle, it's a lot of hard work, perhaps to get out of bed, hence why the message go outside came up. But yeah, she is teaching you patience, definitely. It's difficult, but that's the lesson that is needed for you right now. Once you've learnt that lesson, and it might take some time, could be a day, a week, a month, a year, who knows? But once you have learnt that lesson, I am feeling like it's quick, actually. So it could be maybe a few weeks rather than years. But everybody's different, and that's okay. But I am feeling it's quite urgent, it's quick. So, yes, your ancestor's around you, she loves you, you're similar to her, she's teaching you patience. What you're going through right now, you'll be moving out of that soon as you're going through a transformation. And once you go through that, you will be emotionally content. In relationship, in love, in money, everything. You will be emotionally happy. Yeah, and have abundance. Definitely communicate with your ancestor. So that's similar to the message that I wrote here. Don't close your eyes when I am near. So you might have been picking up on signs, or like I said, you might have seen a older woman quite a few times. Maybe not the same woman, but an older woman might walk past you, or you might hear her each time when you're feeling low. But whenever you do see that older woman who gets your attention, that's your ancestor coming through to you, just as a symbol. So that lady represents your ancestor just for a brief moment to let you know that she's with you. But definitely communicate to her in whatever way. So that could be through writing, or it could be through going outside. So you being outside is how you communicate with her, or how she can get through to you more. So yeah, you might have been sitting around a lot at home in your room. That's okay, but your ancestors just guiding you to go outside with quite a lot of urgency here. Go outside, go outside, go outside. You need it. So of course that could just be needing fresh air, exercise, the sun that came up. So yes, you might need the sun. The sun is very energizing. It's very orangey. That's important for you. And don't close your eyes to the messages and signs that she's giving you. Once you do all that and go through those processes, a gift is coming to you. That gift of abundance. So to me, this represents your ancestor waiting on that horse outside to give you all of what you've been dreaming for. But you're just going through healing right now. But do participate in your own healing as well. So your ancestors are helping you, giving you signs, helping you to go outside. But of course, they can't physically make you go out. So do work with them in your own healing, because this is coming for you. This wants to come for you. This is pending. This is pending once this has been completed. Oh, yeah, time for healing. Okay, Orange Group, that was you. I know that was a lot, but that was your messages from your ancestor. I think if possible today, you can maybe go for a walk, if that's possible for you, or to even look outside. So maybe take it in stages. So if it's been very dark, if it's been very dark around you, or if you've had your curtains closed, open those curtains, look outside, see the sun, feel the sun. Yeah, try that for a few days, and then maybe next week actually go outside a bit more. And the more you do that, the more you will like it, and the more beneficial that will be for you. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so the last group is the yellow group, yellow ancestor. Before we move on to the next one, I would like everybody to just take an inhale. So that's the yellow group, the orange group, and the purple group, the orange group, and the yellow group. For all groups to just breathe in, please. And then exhale slowly. And again. Okay, moving on to the yellow group now. I'll show you the cards. So the Moonology. The Astrology deck. So this is the yellow group. We have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and that's full moon in Capricorn. We've got Gemini, so curiosity, intellect and networking. And Chiron, hurt and heal. Quite a few messages from the tarot card, the original tarot deck. We've got Knight of Swords, that was in reverse. We've got the Magician in reverse as well. We've got Eight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Yeah, Hanged Man. Justice. That's Libra energy. And King of Wands. Give me a moment, I'm going to channel your messages and then I'll communicate that to you. Again, while I'm doing this, do the 3 mindful exercises that we did in the beginning. So feeling your breath within your body, noticing objects or items around your room, just the ones that catch your attention, and noticing different sounds that you can hear as well. Yellow group, still give me a moment, I'm still channeling your messages. Thank you for being patient. Okay, Yellow Group, I've got your messages. Again, thank you for being patient while I was doing that. So, this is the messages that are coming through from your ancestor through me to you. So these are your messages. I feel like you've been going through an inner transformation. So you've been working on knowing yourself, working on knowing who you are truly inside and what your purpose is. You might have been through a lot of hurt, particularly maybe through childhood or maybe early adulthood, but either way there's some hurt there. That could be through relationships of any kind, professional, personal, romantic, but either way there's some hurt that you've experienced and you've been actively working on healing that. You've been working on that hurt and trying to heal it through your curiosity, your intellect, and your networking ability. So that Gemini spirit, Gemini energy. I just saw a bird outside just now, so I'm feeling like that's confirmation, because Gemini is one of the air signs. And Gemini is all about, so air signs are all about learning, very curious. Yes, very curious, likes change. Yeah, and I feel like that's been you in terms of healing yourself. So you might have been looking up books, you might have been looking at relevant YouTube videos or talking to people. Yeah, definitely talking to people. But either way, you've been having a curious mind with regards to working on that hurt, healing yourself. Having a Gemini approach to healing yourself. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Swords is air, which is Gemini. So air energy, a lot of air around here. You could be an air sign. Maybe your moon sign is in Gemini, perhaps. But if not, that's okay. Either way, there's a lot of air energy around you. So again, air is all about learning. It's mental. So it's mental energy, it's verbal, communication, networking, open-minded, all about learning. I think that's a key word, learning. So you've been trying to learn about your emotions in order to heal them, in order to heal the hurt that you've been feeling. Please know that the rough cycle that you've been going through, so the learning, the hard work that you've been putting into healing yourself is coming to an end soon. It's coming to completion soon. So this represents you working on your emotions, putting in the work of learning and communicating in order to heal yourself and to heal others. But yes, this rough cycle is coming to an end soon. Your ancestor wants you to know that. So we've got Justice and full moon in Libra. So that's both of them are Libra energies. So maybe you're a Libra, or maybe your spirit guide or ancestor is a Libra. But either way, the messages coming from those cards is justice, balance. Your emotions will be balanced. Yes. Everything will come into balance soon. Don't worry. And also Libra is another air sign. So there is a lot of air around you, a lot of air energy, a lot of learning, a lot of networking and communication. You might have tried to look into spiritual practices, so you might have come across that in your learning or researching and communication. Someone might have even told you about a spiritual practice that that they might use to help heal themselves, and you might be thinking about that. I feel like that might be positive for you to explore a little bit to see if that would be helpful for you. Yes, but your spirituality, I feel that word is coming out from this. So maybe ask yourself, what does spirituality mean to you? And that can be a nice learning course for you to do. Not an actual course, but just an internal course. Internally finding out and exploring what your spirituality is. So that might be different to your friends and people around you, or it could be similar, but explore that for yourself. Know who you are inside for you. Know your emotions, know the hurt. So try not to avoid it. Acknowledge the hurt that is there. I know that you're working on healing that, so that's fantastic. And look into your spirituality, even if that's purely working on communicating more with your spirit guide. I hope that made sense. I'll just give a brief summary so far. So, yellow group, you've been working on yourself, on your emotions, and healing that through communication and learning. That will be reaching an end soon, so it will come into balance. You will have justice. A win-win outcome is forecast. So what you're doing right now, this will be successful. So you will be successful in healing that hurt. And then you may be able to help heal others in that way, or to help others to heal themselves based on what you've been through. Look into your spirituality. Does it exist? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, that's okay. But I do feel that question is coming up for you. What is your spirituality, and what does that look like for you? We've got the Magician in reverse, and then we've got King of Wands. I feel like this is your ancestor. Yeah, I do feel that. So maybe it's it could be your father. It could be, if they've passed on, it could be your great-grandfather. Someone on your dad's side, perhaps. Yeah, someone on your dad's side is your spirit guide, or is your ancestor that's coming through in this message for you. With the Magician in reverse, to me, in this reading, this means, and you see the amount of yellow as well, so this means to me, for you, that you need to hear the message that you are able to go through this. Your guide is with you, and you can manifest anything that you wish to manifest. So that's what the upright Magician card symbolizes, that you can manifest absolutely anything. We've got the infinity symbol here. I feel like that symbol might be relevant to some of you in some way. Maybe that symbol is a way for your ancestor to communicate to you. So if you see that sign, maybe in the sky, I feel, in the clouds, or in any other way, but definitely up. So something in the sky. If you see a sign like that, or maybe a bird at a particular time when you're looking up, that might be your ancestor communicating to you, letting you know that they're with you. But yeah, you can manifest anything you wish. Make sure you know that. The Magician card to me is also, to me, about spirituality, because manifesting using the elements, so earth, fire, water, air, that's all very spiritual. And the fact that that was upside down, and of course the Hanged Man is physically upside down in the picture, I feel like your spirituality is coming through to you. It wants you to know it. So that might be one thing to add to your list. So again, you have been learning about the hurt in order to heal that and help heal others. That's fantastic. And that will come to a positive conclusion for you. So you will find balance with that. As well as doing this, also look into your spirituality, whatever that means for you. Crystals, a particular religion, maybe not, working with the earth in some way, maybe planting, or maybe something with the sky. So maybe painting portraits or painting landscapes of the sea or sunsets, something with the sky I'm feeling or hearing. So yes, one more time and then I'll read your message. Yellow group, your ancestor, who I feel is a man on your dad's side, perhaps. Could be a grandfather or great-grandfather, but someone on your dad's side who is a male in the spirit world. They are your guide. They're coming through to let you know that justice and balance, keyword, balance, is coming for you. You've been putting in the work to heal the hurt that you have, and that's fantastic. Continue doing that, because you will find that balance soon. Whilst you're doing this, please look into your spirituality. Find out what it looks like for you. So I'm going to read the spirit writings now. So again, these are the messages that I heard and felt that are relevant for you, that I wrote earlier today. So that's your message. Okay, so yellow ancestor here. Just checking in on you, my buttercup flower. What happened to the things that used to make you smile, huh? Don't forget or neglect them now, okay? And don't worry about them or what they may say. Keep shining. So a very cheerful message here. Your ancestor is trying to uplift you. So of course, going through the hurt and the pain that you've been through can be challenging, of course, can be very stressful, can be a difficult time for you, and you know that, and you're working on getting through that, which is phenomenal. Your ancestor is proud of you. Yeah. So I'll read that again. Yellow ancestor here. Just checking in on you, my buttercup flower. What happened to the things that used to make you smile, huh? Don't forget or neglect them now, okay? And don't worry about them or what they may say. Keep shining. So there may be some people around you, based from this, there might be some people around you who may be discouraging, or people around you who may not be positive for your growth. And they might be they're very judgmental. That's what I'm feeling. They're very judgmental they're judgmental people. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing for you. Those around you, maybe not all of them, but some people are very judgmental. Maybe don't tell them fully what you're going through until you're fully out of it, or maybe never, if you want. But do look into the things that make you smile again. Maybe hobbies. So what hobbies do you like? So I mentioned about painting or drawing landscapes and lovely nature scenery. Maybe that's a hobby of yours, or looking at it, or being there, so being by the sea, possibly. So yeah, just don't forget the things that used to make you smile, and don't worry about what others may say about it. You do what makes you happy and peaceful, and continue going through the healing, because you will find balance soon. Yellow group. Okay, everybody, that was your messages. So again, that was purple ancestor that came through for you, orange ancestor that came through for you, and yellow ancestor that came through for you. So thank you for listening to the reading for this week. If you liked hearing me speak, please comment below with the colour that you chose. So the colour of your ancestor. Obviously they might not physically be purple, but that's just the colour or the vibration that they came through on for you. So thank you for listening to me speak. Like, comment below with your colour, and have a lovely day. And remember to be gentle with yourself. I will mention that I've got some mindfulness audio in the description below. So it's on my Insight Timer page. Insight Timer is a meditation app. It's free. I've got quite a few on there, about maybe 6 or 7 at the moment. So you can have a look through those and see which ones you'd like to listen to. Particularly the purple group I'm feeling. The purple group, have a look in my, well, all groups, but particularly purple. Look in the description below, press on the Insight Timer link and listen to some of my meditations. I feel like that will be beneficial for you to help you relax. Okay, so have a lovely day and I shall see you next week. Bye bye.